TV show Lost, it was only a matter of time before someone made a game about being stranded on a desert island.
However, Lost in Blue for the Nintendo DS is much closer to Return to the Blue Lagoon than it is to ABC's Powerhouse.
But if you ever wanted to play a sim version of Castaway, this is the game for you. Here's our review of Lost in Blue.
A desert island, a shipwreck, a near-death experience, a survivor, alone, all alone. His name, Keith. He's lost in blue. How will he survive? He survives the only way he knows how, his wits, and the Nintendo DS. Lost in Blue does make good use out of the DS's capabilities. Using the DS stylus, Keith, or who we assume is Keith, forages for shelter, food, and by blowing on the DS screen, Keith can start the fire. All of this is important for Keith's survival, because without food or sleep, Keith's health will go down. Kinda gets in the way of that whole survival thing. Throw in some walking, long-distance walking, cross-country walking, and that's pretty much what you get out of Lost in Blue. Or is it? There are mysteries on this island, like where does this cave lead to? And who put this switch here? What does it open? Could it lead to a hatch? What did those damn numbers mean? Oh, sorry, wrong Lost. This is Lost in Blue. The only number that truly counts here is X-Play's rating for the game. But wait, there's somebody on the beach. It's a young lady. Finally, Keith has a friend. But Keith's no fool. He breaks her glasses accidentally, making her helpless. Just the way Keith likes them. This way, Keith can show his sensitive side by holding her hand and leading her around the island. Keith is smooth, like Tom Sizemore smooth. For the sake of companionship, Keith will put up with Sky's constant whining. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, that sort of thing. But man, can she cook and sleep. And again, that's pretty much it. But what's with these switches? What do they open? As long as it doesn't affect the hot springs. Oh, the hot springs are so soothing. It's also a good place to watch Sky bathe, but we don't want to get into that. So, hunt for food. Pick some potatoes. And build a raft for short trips to the far side of the island. That's all you'll be doing in Lost in Blue. But maybe with Sky's help, Keith will figure out what these switches open up. Perhaps another mystery, or perhaps X-Play's unknown Lost in Blue rating. What could it possibly be?
You do it, Morgan.
What?
You have to review this game.
You do it yourself, Adam.
You're the co-host, Morgan. This is at least a two-person job.
This argument is irrelevant.
Leffler, don't. Don't. It's not a good game. You want to review Lost in Blue? You can do it yourself.
Why do you find it so hard to review a game?
Why do you find it so easy?
It's never been easy. I can't do this alone, Morgan. I don't want to.
I give Lost in Blue a 2 out of 5. Wow, that was kind of like Lost. You're Locke, I'm Jack.
Yeah. All we need now is for Michelle Rodriguez to join the cast of the show and ruin it for everyone. But speaking of blueness, I haven't been on a date in a while. And more immediately, here's a review of Lost in Blue 2 for the DS.
Calm night on the high seas. Everything's peaceful. Then, just when you thought it was safe to go back to the Nintendo DS, it happens. Again. All over again. Oh, no, no, no. God, no. We're back. Back in Lost in Blue 2. Twice the strolling. Twice the leaping. Twice the boredom. Lost in Blue. The series that puts you on a Matthew Fox-less desert island and lets you fend for yourself. This sequel is more or less the same as the first one. Still have to wander. Ooh, raspberries. Still have to shake the tree, if you know what I mean. Still have to forage for food, if you know what I mean. Still selling seashells down by the seashore. Still Lost in Blue 2. Oh, it's so lonely on the island. This poor soul needs a friend that likes long walks on the beach, log rolling and fishing, and watching your stamina. What's this? Hello, a young lady. His dreams are answered. Oh, it's on. It's on.
He's just a boy standing in front of a girl, asking her to love him. The companionship makes the repetitiveness of this simple little game that much more average. And what's not to love about this little bastard? He loves to cook for his woman. He loves to rock and roll with his woman. Come on, baby. Light his fire. Shake that tree, buddy. Shake that tree. He'll even have a bris for his woman. Ouch! But like all of us, he has his vices. The bottle. And the downward spiral begins. First the bottle, then the spices, then the psychedelics. Whoa, don't eat that, friend. If you do, you might feel a little bit crazy. Wow, man, you're about to take a really bad trip. Even worse than Lost in Blue 2. What a beautiful island. You might start seeing things like, is that wolf really there? Or is it just in your imagination? Who knows? Or more importantly, who cares? As we said, Lost in Blue 2 is the same as Lost in Blue 1. A little bit of adventure, a little bit of role-playing, a little bit of tree shaking. If you like this sort of thing, well, why not play even more of the same thing? Some people may get bored with this one after an hour or two. That's understandable. This kind of game isn't for everybody, but it is for somebody. There's just not that much excitement going on. Unless collecting seaweed is fun, or lots of time spent cooking for your woman. Or man, let's be equal, if you're into that sort of thing. We give Lost in Blue 2 3 Desmonds out of 5, brother.
Single white male looking for single white female. Must enjoy tropic locales, cozy fireplaces, and long walks on the beach. Long, long walks on the beach. Lost in Blue 3 continues the Nintendo DS's love affair with a franchise that just doesn't know when to quit. It's the same old story, same old foraging, same old cooking, same old aimless wandering for hours on end. You'll be hard-pressed to find anything new here. In fact, let's do a comparison of Lost in Blue 1, 2, and 3. You tell me which is which. That's what I thought. There's supposed to be some kind of adventure on the island, but you'll be kept busy by the constant complaining. I want food. I want water. I don't want to be poisoned by venomous spiders. It's enough to make you sick. The majority of your time will be spent finding food, which is not fun, and then cooking it, which is, in a, hey, isn't this cooking mama kind of way? You can play as 4 different characters this time out, but that's not enough to rescue a series that's become stranded on its own little island of vapidity. Lost in Blue 3 forward is up a 2 out of 5.